Are you Paul Malone?
Yes, ma'am.
And come on up, sir. And this is cause number 2034762. Mr. Malone is currently on probation for unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. It looks like that was a 10-year probation probated or 10-year sentence probated for 10 years back on January 19th of 2021. There's been a motion to revoke community supervision. What is the announcement?
Your Honor, I filed.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're here for a bond.
Bond.
You asked us at a bond. So the allegations in that motion are for a new offense of assault family violence by impeding breath or circulation from Orange County, failure to remain in Jefferson County, failure to report that arrest immediately, failure to never become intoxicated, failure to provide verification of performing community service. Looks like violated terms of curfew by not being at his house after curfew, behind in fees, and being on the premises of a place in Bridge City that he was ordered not to be on. So there's this is a straight probation. So Ms. Holmes has filed a motion asking that I set a bond. You may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. In regards to the allegation of the assault family violence, the alleged complainant calls me every day. She states that she does not anticipate the charges in Orange County to be filed. She did email, and I sent that email to Mr. Nichols as well, in which she went to Bridge City Police Department to request that the charges not proceed and that they be dropped. And she has relayed that to me in regards to that case and her not wanting to move forward with any type of prosecution on the violation of the assault family violence case. I have spoken briefly with Mr. Malone in regards to his whereabouts. If he knows he's restricted to Jefferson County, that he knows he has to remain there, Your Honor. We are asking that a bond be set under the conditions that he's aware. If the court deems a GPS monitoring device necessary, we're in agreement with that, as well as any other conditions to make sure that he abides by any probationary conditions until these cases are resolved.
Ms.
I'm
French?
looking at Mr. Nichols' note, and a GPS and a scram device is recommended if the court reduces that bond. And it appears there are several other items that need to be addressed at a hearing on a motion to revoke. But we do have a copy of that email that Ms. Holmes forwarded to Mr. Nichols, and it does appear as though she has gone to the other agency and recanted on those allegations.
No, there wouldn't be anything to recant if you were somewhere you weren't supposed to be.
Yes, ma'am. And if I'm
Hang on, I don't want you to say anything you shouldn't say right now, but obviously I've read the email for the record and see what she's saying, but none of that would have happened had you been following your rules of probation. So where would you be living if I set a bond?
at an RV park in Fort Dodge.
Which one?
It's behind Tammy's bar. It really doesn't have a name.
Is that on Twin City?
Yes.
Who would you be living with?
Myself.
You own a RV or you would be renting one?
Yes, ma'am. I own. Did get my RV moved while I was in here, so I would have to go get it. But it is in Bridge City.
Is it the new Lloyd RV park?
I don't think so. I think it's right behind Tammy's bar.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm seeing.
No, that's not it.
That's not.
That's the one that shows up when I look, but that's not where that is. Let me look. Let's see.
What is Tammy's? Is that a?
It's a bar.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a friend of mine that owns the property and he has like, I guess, eight or 10 RV spots there. It's not even an address. I can't get mail there or anything like that.
Well, I have to have at least an address. Well, let me do this. What's the address of Tammy's? And it's actually Nederland. Tammy's is at 108. I'm sorry, 103 8th Avenue, which is at the corner of Highway 347 and 8th Avenue. So it's right there. Okay. I don't see, do you happen to have in your file, Miss French, the old PSI by chance?
Did we take a look, James?
This is, I guess, old enough to where it's not scanned in.
January 21,
Yes, ma'am.
I do.
Can I take a look at that?
Hold that for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, I may have given you something else by mistake there. Thank you.
So it looks like the felony, there's only one felony conviction.
Boom, there it is. A $50,000 bond. Don't mistake this for a win. The judge is basically saying, I'll give you one last chance, but I'm watching everything. And the craziest part, the real punishment might not even be the bond. It's the strict conditions that come.
Copy of the court's order meltdown.
Another felony conviction?
Well, that's what he's on probation for.
Oh, right now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It fell out of the paperwork.
Oh,
I
that's
want to
okay.
make sure.
All right, here you go, Ms. French. Thank you. So I'm going to, Mr. Malone, I'm going to grant the motion setting a bond in your case. I am going to set your bond at $50,000. There will be several conditions of that bond. One will be that you have absolutely no contact and no communication with Kristen Proctor. She cannot give you permission to violate that. So she can't say, well, it's fine with me, come over, it's okay. You're violating court order, you'll be back in jail and you will not have a bond. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
That also means communication, not just in person, but it means sending messages or anything like that. None, zero. I am also going to order that you have a GPS monitoring device on at all times, that you remain in Jefferson County, Texas, that you reside at as close as I can get an address. It would be the RV park at the corner of Highway 347 and 8th Avenue in Nederland, Texas. If you cannot move from there without permission or letting us know, you're still on probation. You've got to report to probation. They need to know exactly where you're living and all of that. Where is the RV? Is it at her house?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I got put in jail, I didn't think I was gonna be able to get out, so I didn't want to pay another month. So I got a friend to bring it there.
So that friend needs to bring it back, not you.
Okay.
You cannot go get it yourself. All right. So somebody else has to go get it. You get it to that RV park. You're not to have anything to do with that, because you would be in violation by number one, being at that house, two, being around her, and being out of Jefferson County. And I'm not giving you permission to do that. Okay. Obviously, if you're not supposed to be out of Jefferson County, you're obviously not supposed to also be anywhere near 253 Kibbe Avenue, okay, in Bridge City, Texas. Anything else with regard to the bond?
No, you're.
All right, GPS. Okay, you can go back with the bailiff. We'll set your case for an announcement.
Oh, no. Oh, did you need him something? Okay. So you have a GPS monitoring device. Session. Now 48 hours of this order. So I think they have put it on for you to release.
After,
I think before you get released, they need to come to jail.
They'll come to jail and do it before. Yeah.
somebody will come, and only.
Yeah, well, you have to get your family to contact them so that they can come to the jail to put it on.
Something I'm gonna have to pay for, right?
Yes. Okay.
So after all that, Paul Malone walks away with bond approval. But under some of the strictest conditions possible, GPS monitoring, no contact orders, county restrictions, one mistake, and he's straight back to jail. The big question is, was the judge being fair? Or was this already his final warning?